Now I understand why they say you should never be last to present, especially after politicians and very eloquent speakers. So, at the risk of disappointing everybody, I will say a few things. Most of this list, by the way, is obsolete because it's been covered by everybody else. This is a great day. It's a great day for BioAmber, for our partners Mitsui, for our friends at Lanxess, for the community here in Sarnia. And I have to say that, yeah, we have come a long way in a short period of time. I think Mike Hartman, who everybody knows, who really is the face of BioAmber here in Sarnia, and I, a number of years ago, we actually met at York University. So we are a couple of Canadians that are operating an American company with international partners. And we set out on a very systematic approach to choosing the best place to look for our first site. We looked all over 100 sites in North America. Tom Dries, who's sitting here, oversaw that process. Very rigorous. And in the end, and I assure you, despite having two Canadians who really were hoping it would happen, this project came to Sarnia for 3 reasons. First and foremost, the location. I'll come back to it, but it really is extraordinary to have this type of infrastructure, chemical expertise, Lambton College, some of the most fertile land in Canada right on the doorstep. And this park with these experienced people that can really bring a project to fruition. The government at all levels support, financial support, and I'll come back to thank people in a few minutes. And I think the vision and the leadership that Sandy, Archie, Brian Ray has taken over, the entire Lanxess team. This has gone from an idea to a reality, and I can tell you, we aspire for good corporate citizenship, and I think, Sandy, you have set the bar incredibly high. And I hope that we can follow in your footsteps, and I think that the Responsible Care Program is an important part of that. It's remarkable that this world-class standard was actually developed in Canada, and we aspire to meet those high standards. We want to work with the community. We want to work with our First Nations. We want this to be a success, a long-term success. It is our flagship project. We hope that there'll be future expansion, and we're optimistic for the future. I think you've heard a lot from our partners about the strength of Mitsui globally, the strength of our commercial team, the strength of our people like Ann Waddell, who has joined us, and Mike Hartman, who have worked very hard to establish our relationships with the community and with all levels of government. And I have to say that there are too many people to thank, and I'd like to go through them individually, but I only have about 2 minutes left. So I will thank, though, our partners, our financial partners who have lent support. The Sustainable Chemistry Alliance. Murray's not here today, but what a phenomenal job he's done, and what a great ambassador he is for this region and for these types of projects. The SDTC, again, an incredible program. I think it's probably a program that's unique in the world. I think other countries aspire, and we talk in a lot of different areas. There are a few programs out there like the SDTC, and it is a great benefit to Canada, and it's been a great benefit to this region. And the Ontario Strategic Jobs and Investment Fund, another remarkable program that the province has put at our disposal, and which we are very proud to be the recipients of loans. Now, the Ontario Federation of Agriculture, I think, have helped us. The Ontario Bioauto Council, Craig's here somewhere, I haven't seen him yet. We have the City of Sarnia, of course, Mayor. I saw you last night, and I know you're here somewhere. The Ministry of Economic Development and Innovation. Tony was here last night, and I think we've been working with them for a long time as well, and they've been great support. The Federal Ministry of Science and Technology, the Sarnia Construction Association. I mean, I could go on and on here, but it's Lambton College, as you heard earlier, partners for us in the future. And of course, I have to thank foremost our partners at Mitsui. You've heard how it's evolved from an investment into an industrial project into a global partnership. We would not be here today without the people within BioAmber, who you've seen some of, and by our partners at Mitsui in particular. And our new partners from Lanxess, who are not only partners on this site, but partners for an exciting new business in phthalate-free plasticizers, which hopefully will have ramifications for this site as well in the future. Now, we are still a small company. We have a big brother in Mitsui that lends great credibility and support to the project, but this project now is really about execution. We have the community behind us, we have government behind us, we have partners behind us, and now we need to execute. And I can tell you that we may be a small company, but we have hired one of the premier engineering firms in the world, which just so happens to be Canadian. Just so happens to have 300 people in an office down the street. But SNC-Lavalin, we are very pleased to be working with you. We see this as a first step in a long partnership. And I just want to end it with our project team that represents BioAmber Sarnia, so really focalizes this project for Mitsui and BioAmber. And I can tell you that we may be a small company, but we have assembled a group that is unique. Ken Wall, who ran an intermediates business at DuPont, $2.7 billion. You won't find a more qualified, ethical, conscientious person, and he's overseeing this project. And it's Ken that was able to recruit Pablo Merhab, who many of you might have met. He is the project manager from BioAmber side. Unfortunately, he's the one person who couldn't be here today because of a minor medical procedure, but he'll be here in the weeks and months to come. And I can tell you that Pablo is an extraordinary person. In all of DuPont, when they had a problem, a hurricane that would hit the Texas Panhandle and plants would get knocked down, or a project that wasn't on schedule, or a particularly difficult project to build, Pablo was the person that DuPont would send in. And that's the person that's overseeing this project. So I can tell you, he has assembled around him a team of individuals. We call them the Fabulous Five. They're here, the rest of them are here today, and I can tell you that in French the expression is on dort sur les deux oreilles, sleep on both ears. I am very confident that this project is in very good hands. So I've overspent my 6 minutes, I think, but I do want to let everyone know that we're very excited about this project, very excited that everyone was here today. We want to thank you all, and in about 16 months, we'll be here again to cut a ribbon when this thing is complete. Thank you.